I low-key just filmed a teaser, but my dad said that I could stay up a bit longer since tomorrow's Friday. So, yeah. Now, I literally just left off with Naruto and Sasuke giving each other dap. So, yeah. We picked this back up with Naruto arriving home, tired, a bit beat up after him and Sasuke spar. And as Minato says, oh, perfect timing. It's what, 7 o'clock. Dinner will be done in about 15 to 20 minutes. Go wash up some. As Naruto's like, sure, Dad. As Naruto goes and washes up. Now, when Naruto gets out the bath, he sees that the food is ready as Naruto and Minato would eat. As Naruto would ask a question that he's been scared to ask since he doesn't know how his father would react. Since he knows about the nine tails that's inside of him, everything. As Naruto would ask Minato about his mother, as Minato would put his plate down, as Sierra would kind of cover his eyes a tiny bit, as Minato would say, "Mother, she was a nice lady, really pretty. She had smooth, silky black hair just like you, crimson red eyes. You get your blue eyes from me." She was a really nice lady. She was known as the Red Death. As Naruto's like, why wasn't I ever able to, you know, hear anything about Mom until now? As Minato's like, well, it's not. We withheld it from you. I guess it's just you waited to act until now. As Naruto's like, oh, I'm such a dummy. As Minato's like, no, you're not, son. You're strong and smart. You can become whoever you want to be. As Naruto's like, yeah, speaking of that, um, can you teach me the flying Raijin or flying thunder god, whatever you want to call it? As Minato's like, son, that is a sacred art. Are you sure you want to learn it? As Naruto's like, yes, I'm positive I want to learn it. As Minato's like, you're already strong enough. You're Uchi. You got all these different bloodlines, but you want to learn the Flying Rising? As Naruto's like, yeah, I like the thrill of battle, so I probably won't always go all out unless the enemy is like god level. Oh yeah, also every ninja in this AU alternate universe is like 30 times stronger than what was in canon. Cause look, Naruto, he's a beast. He's like a demigod human hybrid. Yeah, so he's strong. Alright, like the reincarnation of Indra. He got the nine tails, Senju, Uzumaki, Uchiha, all these different bloodlines. So come on, yeah. Anyways, as Minto's like, well, I guess I'll teach you the flying rising. As Naruto's like, thank you. As for about the next year or so, Minato teaches Naruto the flying rising as well as the Rasengan. As Naruto would say thanks to his father after his training. Naruto also learned a few more jutsus like the wood clone, and he's he's not at wood sage mode yet, but he's trying to train it since he has access to all the secret strolls where Hashirama Senju himself wrote down techniques for his bloodline, especially how to perfect wood sage mode, wood style sage mode. So yeah, as Naruto would be sneaking off and training it whenever he can get a chance. Now we'll skip over to the villains of this AU. Orochimaru is still teamed up with um uh, the Akatsuki, and Itachi never joined. Like I said, since he never massacred the Uchiha clan, which never forced. Well, he technically joined by his own will to be a spy for the Hidden Leaf, but anyways, as he never joined the Akatsuki. So yeah, Orochimaru is still a part of the Akatsuki, and Orochimaru knows of Naruto's it, it, uh, existence, and Orochimaru's thinking he would be the perfect weapon if he can just get his hands on this kid. I know the Uchiha blood is less dominant, but if I can awaken it and steal this kid's eyes or his body, I will have the Sharingan. He's like the second coming of Christ. As Obito and Yahiko and all those other people are still trying to get Naruto, not only because he's a Jinchuriki, but he's a really powerful shinobi. As Obito remembers the night when he tried to take Naruto, that that out of emotions alone, Naruto was crying. The wood around him would start to bend, trying to grab Obito to push, to move Obito off of him, or try to get back to his parents. As Obito's like, just the kid's cries alone is so strong to make the trees bend. He really is a Senju. Well, Master would love this. As we would skip back over to Naruto. As Naruto is in the academy, as he's doing basic ninja training, shadow clone jutsu, combat, and other stuff like that. Now, one day Naruto is pulled out of the academy early. He gets graduated, but he's not a genin yet. He's graduated, but is put under more training. As Naruto actually asks his father, even if he graduates, to put him on the team with Sasuke whenever he graduates. So yeah, Naruto is now being trained under damn, what's his name? Tendo. You know, the guy with the wood release that got experimented with Hashirama cells from Orochimaru. Yeah, him. As Naruto is being trained under him, and from request from Minato, he puts his own son inside of the Anbu until Sasuke and the other people graduate, and Naruto would, join the Anbu. He would wear a fox mask. It would be brown, red, and black. As Naruto's Anbu missions is really to protect his father and to take on any mission. Now, Naruto is probably the most skilled shinobi here, besides, of course, people like Kakashi, Minato, people Jiraiya, people with more skill than him. Now, he might be the strongest, but skill, like, there could be someone who has no chakra at all, but is really skilled, that could beat Naruto, and Naruto under understands that, so he's not cocky. He knows that just because he's strong doesn't mean that he has enough skill, and that's really what Naruto is after, not strength, but skill, experience, battle experience, knowledge. As Naruto for about 2 more years. Yeah, I know I'm doing a whole bunch of time skips, but for about 2 more years, Naruto would be about 14, 15. Right now, as now 14, yeah. As Naruto would get news that Sasuke, Sakura, Hinata, everybody joined. Passed. As Naruto's like perfect. As he's like, all right, put me on the team with Sasuke. As Naruto the next day will go to the academy. As Iruka would say, welcome back, Naruto. As Naruto is pretty much built like how he is in this thing right now. I'm definitely not zooming. I am definitely only zooming in on the abs for um um. Anyways, as as Naruto would say, good to see you too, Iruka Sensei. As Iruka's like, well, sit down. We're about to assign teams. As Sasuke says, Naruto, where you been this whole time? As Naruto says, oh well, I was being trained to handle my Senju bloodline Kekkei Genkai would release, and I also joined the Anbu. As so Sasuke's like, oh, of course. As Iruko say, all right, Team 7, we have Naruto, Uzumake Namikaze, Sasuke, Uchiha, and Hinata Hyuga. As all the majority of girls is jealous. Not only is she on the team with Sasuke, but Naruto, the son of the fourth Hokage, the prodigy of the leaf, as Hinata is just as happy as she can be, since Naruto still did end up saving her that day, which built her affections for Naruto instead of his personality, I would say. So yeah, Naruto would say yes on the team with Sasuke. Well, I did ask my father anyways. As Naruto would say, so who's the leader or whatever? As he's like, that'll be Kakashi Hatake. As Naruto says, oh, Kakashi. As we will skip a few hours as everybody else has gone and left with their senseis. Sakura taking not this place on the team with Shino and Kiba. As Kakashi would arrive, as Kakashi would say, "All right, guys, meet me up on the roof." And he's like, "Oh, I'm feeling so lazy right now." As Kakashi would poof, as Naruto like, "All right," as they will walk up to the roof, Naruto just talking to Sasuke and Hinata just staring deep into Naruto's soul with her pale white eyes, but pretty pale white eyes. As Naruto would say, he not that you ain't gonna say anything, you're just gonna stand there and stare. As Hinata's like, oh sorry. As Naruto's like, it's fine. As they get up there, as they all sit down, as Kakashi's like, alright, you guys are gonna tell me your hopes, your dreams, what you want to be in the future, what you like and dislike, the normal stuff. As Hinata would go first, as she's like, well, I like a lot of things. I like ramen, I like chilling with I like hanging out with my friends, I like reading, I like training, see how you use the techniques, and she kind of says under her breath, oh yeah, I like Naruto, and she would say, I don't really dislike much. She's like, my dream is to be a strong Konoichi in the future. As Kakashi's like, alright, Sasuke. As Sasuke's like, I'm Sasuke Uchiha. I like sparring with my rival Naruto and a few other things that's not really that important, such as chips and steak and training with my older brother. My dream is to become a strong shinobi and be by my rival's side, Naruto, no matter what he does. As Kakashi's like, alright, Naruto. As Naruto's like, hi, I'm Naruto Uzumaki Namikaze, you already know me, Kakashi. I like ramen, soba, training, sparring, getting experience in fighting. I dislike people that don't try, people who don't like the thrill of battle and will use cheap tactics for anything. My dream is to become the strongest shinobi and possibly the Hokage like my father, Minato Namikaze. As Kakashi like, alright. As she's like, so that's it for today. You're gonna meet me on Training Ground 7 tomorrow, Naruto. You guys are a bit more experienced than what I'm used to, so you guys can eat, but don't eat too much. I don't want you guys throwing up on the field. As Naruto like, alright, as Kakashi body flickers away as Naruto says to Sasuke and he nods to that, it's most likely going to be a training exercise since his father, a teamwork exercise since his father does the same thing with him with um Gigi's little grandson. Yeah, I know he's young, but I help him out a lot. As Sasuke's like, who's Gigi? Lord Third. Oh, okay. As Sasuke like, so it's a teamwork exercise. Most likely, as Naruto's like, well, anyways, I'm gonna get home. I got some training to do. As he nods like, yeah, me too. As Sasuke's like, all right, I'm gonna head back to the Uchiha compound. As they all wave at each other goodbye and take off. As Naruto would arrive home, telling his dad that not really became a ninja, but he passed the exams, which he technically already did. But anyways, as Minato would say, well, you already did. You just got assigned to a team. As Naruto's like, yeah, I know. Don't judge me. I'm stupid, Dad. I might be strong, but I'm not the smartest. As Minato's like, yeah, clearly, me and you both. As Minato's like, well, ready to train? As Naruto's like, yes, I am. As Naruto's like, hey, where's Sis at? As Minato's like, oh, you forgot? She went off to start training. She wanted to join the interrogation route. As Naruto's like, oh, really? Yeah. As Naruto's like, Sis is never home. Like, I know she was born with no chakra, but does she even train to fight? Fight to stick up for herself? As Minato says, nope. I'm pretty sure she expects us to save her all the time. As Naruto's like, of course, Naruto. As Naruto and Minato would leave, going to a training ground built specifically for them since their overwhelming strength would probably just obliterate everything around them. As Naruto say, alright, Dad, are you ready? No holding back. As Minato's like, I should be telling you that, son. As Naruto would take out a three-pronged kunai, as so would Minato. As they would throw kunais as Naruto is quicker as he teleports behind Minato, about to making a Rasengan, about to hit him. As Minato teleports to his kunai, as he picks it up. As Naruto says, you know what, Dad? No flying Rajin, since I'm pretty sure we're just going to be teleporting away from each other the whole round. As Minato's like, yeah, you're right. as as they would both throw their kunais outside, as they would start to fight fist to fist using jutsus and stuff like that. As Naruto learned a few, a, a, a few more jutsus. As Naruto would run up to Minato, kicking him back as he says, Fire Style, Phoenix Flower Jutsu, as he will make a bunch of flaming flowers as Minato just makes like a wall of water and blocks the fire style attack coming towards him as Minato will lower it, saying that Naruto's gone. As he would hear the noise that the Rasengan makes as Minato would dodge as Rasengan was about to hit him in the face as Naruto stumbles off his feet a bit as Naruto would charge back into Minato, um, as he would make a jutsu as Naruto would say, lightning style, lightning palm jutsu as lightning would cover his hand. It's not the Chidori, but it's kind of like a Chidori supplement, kind of like the purple lightning. Anyways, as Naruto would strike his dad with some electricity, as Minato would be frozen in place for a few minutes, as Naruto would say, got a hit on that. Naruto rebounds himself as he would charge towards Minato, kicking him in the back as Minato gets sent flying, as Minato was able to move as he would throw several kunais towards Naruto as Naruto dodges them all as they all get stuck towards the wall as they would explode since they had exploding tags on them as Naruto would charge towards his father as they would both get into a sparring session, both adapting to each other's moves as now it's just at a standstill as that's when Minato calls it quits since there's no fun of a fight when it's in a standstill as Naruto says, I agree, father. As they both, dap each other up and go home, both taking showers and eating dinner. The next day, Naruto would arrive to Training Ground 7 as he would see Hinata there early as Sasuke hasn't arrived there yet. And Naruto says, yo, Hinata, as Hinata shocked, she's like, oh, I'm Naruto-kun. What, what are you doing here? As Naruto's like, oh, I just arrived here. I was expecting Kakashi Sensei to be here as Hinata's like, oh no. Kakashi Sensei is not here yet, or Sasuke-kun. As um Naruto's like, oh, okay. As he's like, what, you want to spar? As Hinata's like, uh, you sure? As Naruto's like, yeah, it'll be fine. As as Naruto's like, I'll only limit myself to hand-to-hand combat, and of course I'll infuse my blows with chakra. As Hinata's like, okay, as Hinata would get into the Hyuga fighting stance, as Naruto would get into like a boxer's fighting stance, as Naruto said, alright, go. As Naruto would charge towards Naruto being so fast, Hinata barely has time to react, as she already has her, I guess, Byakugan on activated, as she sees that Naruto's behind them since they have pretty much 360-degree vision besides on the back of their neck, as she dodges Naruto's attack as she says, um, air strike, as a gust of air comes and strikes Naruto as Naruto's like, oh, I felt that as as Naruto's speed is so quickly Hinata barely has time to react as Naruto's hitting her, but he's not hitting her that hard since he don't want to hurt her since they are only sparring, and Naruto does know medical ninjutsu, so if he does anything serious, he'll just heal her. As Naruto says, I can't lose to him. I want to be with him, not lose to him, as As soon as she sees Naruto stopping, as that's when she would say, "Oh, so you're already in my line of sight." As she was, not Naruto say, "What are you talking about?" As she would say, 8 trigrams, 64 palms. As it would go 2 palms, 4 palms, all the way to 64 palms. As Naruto gets sent flying. As Naruto hits a tree as he's passed out. As he nods like, "Oh no!" As she runs over to him as Naruto's out cold. As Sasuke would arrive as he would see Naruto out cold as he says, "Hinata, what happened?" As Hinata say, "Me and Naruto was sparring and I guess I went too far." As Sasuke says, "Wait, you beat Naruto?" And she's like, "Yeah, but I guess he was holding back, not wanting to hurt me." As as Sasuke's like, "Oh yeah, of course, always." As as we would time skip 3 hours later, Naruto is just waking up as Kakashi would just be arriving there. As Naruto said, "Oh man, that training session was rocking, huh? I never had so much fun in my life. I finally got to fight someone with the Byakugan." That was fun. As Kakashi would say, "Well, now that you're awake, let me go over the instructions." As Naruto's like, "Sure." As Kakashi would say, "Alright, so I have 2 of these bells." As Naruto says, "I already know what the training is, so let's just get to it." As Kakashi like, "Since you already know, I'm going to make it a lot more difficult for you, so I won't be holding back, not one bit. So I will reveal all my cards. You see, you never seen me with this mask off of my eye, have you?" As Naruto's like, "No, I thought you use it because you like feeling cornered or something." As Kakashi's like, "No, that's not it. You see, I wasn't planning to reveal this, but..." As he would open his eye that was being covered, as Sasuke would see a Sharingan. As Sasuke's like, "How do you have a Sharingan?" As Kakashi says, it belonged to a friend. He gave it to me, and now it's mine, and I carry on his will." But anyways, let's start this training session, as that's where I'm going to leave this one off. I hope you like the official part 1 to What If Naruto Had Perfect Genetics. Peace. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And yeah, I know I already said peace, but peace again.